Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any other person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. It's a noticeable story. If you are solo stand and can't see other members, then this story isn't for you. You are on wrong channel. Watch the story carefully, then comment. Be respectful and don't embarrass yourself. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. Jin, Jimin, what happened to the new party? You haven't shown me the details. Jimin, Jun Hyang is handling the new party. Yungi looked at Jimin. Why June? It was given to you. June, new party is very tricky to handle. Jimin isn't ready for that yet. So I gave him another work to handle. You will get all the reports tomorrow. Jin, okay. Hobie, how's your work going? What happened to debt recovery? Hobie, everything is going smoothly, Hyang. Until Cook is with me, I don't have a problem, but hospital expenses increase. Yungi looked at Cook. Cook, it wasn't my fault. I gave them proper time to return the money, but they failed. Jimin looked at him. So you got the amount back while breaking their bones? Cook, of course I did, but I'm so sad. Hobie, why? This year all the loans were repaid before the due date, and that too without any notice. Jungi, while eating, that's the reason behind his sadness. He didn't get the chance to break bones. Cook, Jungi Hang, you know me the best. Jin slowly shook his head. Whose idea was it to include him in the debt recovery team? Jimin, Jun Hyang's. I tried to protest, but he didn't listen. Now he is unstoppable. June, that's good. Now we don't need to hire more people. Cook handles everything single handedly. Jin, anyways, finish your work timely. Tea came there. Yang, what's this? You all had breakfast without me? Jimin, I went to check on you, but you were sleeping. T sat on his chair. You should wake me up, Jimin Hyanggi. Yungi, what's the need to wake you up? You aren't going anywhere. Hobie stood up. Let's go. T. Hobie Hyanggi, where are all of you going? Hobie, at our work. T. But it's New Year's Eve. June, so what? For us, every day is a working day. Cook, we don't get vacation like you. Jin, your breakfast in the fridge. Reheat them and eat. T hesitated. Can you? Jimin looked at T. Do you want something? T slowly shook his head. No. June, don't go anywhere. Let's go, Hanks. Everyone left. T looked at them with a sad, pouty face. They all left without hugging me. I want to tell them to come home early. I want to celebrate this new year with my family, but don't know what happened to me. In front of them, I can't even speak properly without chittering. Let's go and reheat breakfast. He left with a sad pout. He was Kim Taeyang, Mafia family's youngest magnate. He didn't live with them. He had been living in a boarding school since he was in 6th grade and came home only once in a year during Christmas and New Year holidays. He was only 16 years old. He didn't spend much time with his hands. He missed them so much but afraid to say anything to them. They only scolded him, but still he was very scared of their cold mafia aura. Ever since he returned, he was surrounded by these big walls of the luxurious mansion. They never visited him to the boarding school. They didn't show any happiness when he returned for the holidays. He was hurt but scared to tell his hands. He wanted to be noticed. He wanted to be loved. He wanted to be feel special. But his hands were too busy in their work that they forgot their youngest magnate was still craving for their love. Time skipped in the evening. He was standing in the balcony and watching the fireworks with big smile. He was wearing tons of warm clothes that he couldn't even walk properly. He was just like his Jin Hyang, who couldn't bear the cold even after was born in December. He was looking at the children who was happily returning home with their parents. Teen. Wow! Fireworks are so beautiful. I can watch them whole year without getting bored. These kids are so brave. They went to the market with their parents on this cold winter night. Now I feel more cold just by watching them. If Hangs are here, I would tell them to do fireworks like Dad used to do on every New Year Eve. I'm so hungry. Where are Hangs stuck? By now they should have returned home. Let's go and check in the pantry. Maybe I will get some snacks. With that, he checked the pantry and found some chips. He brought all the bags of chips and had it while watching Kung Fu Panda. Tea. This panda is so brave. I also have this panda outfit. I got it in a lucky draw, but that is very thin. I will wear it in summer. It's very cold here. Slid his hand in a bag of chips while looking at the screen. Hmm? Looked at the bag of chips. It's also finished. What should I eat now? I'm so hungry. I don't want to eat that regular food. I want to eat something tasty. Let's go and check in the kitchen. Maybe for New Year, Hanks brought some exciting dishes. With that, he came to the kitchen and checked all the cabinets. In one cabinet, he found 3 bottles. He got attracted towards them because 3 of them were looking so beautiful. Although he never touched any bottle, but he couldn't control himself. Tea. Wow! What's this? They all look so beautiful. I have never seen such beautiful bottles before. But what's bottle are they? Try to read the label. What's this language? It must be some kind of juice. That's why they are here. But aren't they so less for 7 people? I can finish all of them together and that too in one go. They are just beautiful, but its quantity are so less. Let's try. Mm, which of these should I taste first? All three are so tempting. Hmm, this heart shaped one. Here it's written heal. It must be some kind of medicinal juice. Hobie Hangi said I'm weak. I should drink more juice. Brought the glass and poured the whole liquid. It couldn't even fill my glass. Smell it. It doesn't smell like juice. Face palmed himself. How stupid I am. It's a foreign, expensive juice. How would I know it's a smell? I'm smelling it for the first time. Took a big sip, but it burnt his throat because it wasn't juice, it was the liquor. Ew! My throat is burning. It's so bitter. Opened another cabinet and brought a jar of honey and ate 2-3 spoons. Now it's fine. What type of juice is this? It burnt my throat. It tasted like the EU soup that Mama made once when I was sick. But because of that soup, my fever and cold went away. It must be healthy. If I drink this, I will never fall sick. He mixed honey in it and drank. Now it tastes good. Patted his own shoulder. Titi, you fixed its bitter taste. Jinhyangi must be so happy to know this. Drank all the liquid and wiped his lips. I feel so good and hot. Removed his jacket and threw it on the floor. I don't need you. I'm now strong. This juice was so good, but sadly it had finished so early. Looked at other bottles. So what if one bottle is empty? There are still 2 more bottles left. He drank other 2 bottles too with the same method of mixing honey in them. His voice had changed. He was hiccuping. He already threw all his clothes all over in the house. He was feeling so hot. Now he was fully drunken. Time skipped after some times. Hanks returned home. They were so tired. Hobie opened the door, but as soon as he turned around, he screamed and fell on the hard marble floor. Hobie, ah! Fell on the floor. Cook, Hobie Yang, what happened? Jimin helped him to stand. Are you alright? Why did you scream? Hobie lifted his finger. Look there. Everyone looked at where Hobie indicated and got shocked to see T, who was wearing a panda onesie with boxing gloves and took a stance to fight. He didn't wear anything else except that onesie. June looked at T. Hobie Hang, it's T. You are scared of T? Hobie, T? Signed and relieved. T. Why are you standing here like this? You took out my soul. Yoongi, I seriously have a doubt you are really a mafia. Jimin, T, what happened to you? Why are you standing here? Jin, it's so cold. Wear your warm clothes. Go and wear them. It's not the time to play. You will catch a cold. Cook, so the boxing gloves. You even wore my limited edition boxing gloves. I haven't even taken them out of the boxes yet, and you have already worn them. Give them to me. It's not the thing to play. You will hurt yourself. They are so heavy. Your hands will get sprained. About to go to him. T, in drunken voice. No. Don't you dare to come closer, you bunny. Cook widened his eyes. Bunny? Jimin, what happened to your voice, T? Why are you talking as if you are drunk? T. Drunk, courageous drink. And that too. Not only one, three bottles. Showed 4 fingers. You chick. You thought TT's hangies aren't here, so you could come in TT's house with your friends. Jimin, chick? Friends? What are you saying, T? T. Yes, you chick, you bunny. Walked towards them but tripped. Cook quickly held him. T, where are you going? Stay still. You can't even stand still. T yanked his hand. No. TT is so strong. TT drunk courage. TT can defeat all of you. Went to hands while swaying and touched Hobie's nose. You squirrel? Touched June's dimple. Cola? Who ate your cheek? Jungi, he was born tasty, so God sent him by eating, said savagely. T looked at Jungi. Really, kitten? Jungi, what? Kitten? Looked at everyone. Did he just call me a kitten? T looked at June. TT will eat tasty cola. About to bite his cheek, but June held his arm firmly. June, shut up! Stand here! How dare you to drink? Is this your age of drinking? Jin, like he is listening to you. He has already lost his senses. T, bite June's hand. Didi has sharp teeth. Cupped Jin's cheeks with his gloved hands. You are so squeezy, hamster. Jin, I'm not hamster. Leave me. T. Titi likes hamster, but Titi has to protect the house. Otherwise, Hanks will scold Titi. Jin carefully removed his hands. They won't scold you. Now come inside. T ran a little. No. Titi, the polar bear won't let you to attack on Titi's house. Took a stance. Titi knows Kung Fu. Jungi, wow. Now we are attacking our own house. T. Kitten. Titi, the polar bear can hear you. Hobie, calmly. T. T. Ah, Titi, the polar bear, squirrel. Hobie slapped his mouth. My bad, Titi, the polar bear. We aren't here to attack the house. T suspiciously looked at him. Then why are you here? Jimin, to celebrate the new year. We thought Jin, T, the polar bear. Address him properly, otherwise he will bleed our ears with his screams. Jimin, sorry, T, the polar bear must be lonely in this big house. We just came here to give T, the polar bear, company. T flashed his boxy smile. Uti! T, the polar bear is welcoming hamster, kitten, squirrel, koala, chick and bunny in T, the polar bear's beautiful house. With that, T took them in the living room. They all settled on the floor because he didn't let them sit on the couch. Cook, why are you standing? Come and sit. T, the polar bear can't sit now. Shunki, why? Did T, the polar bear have piles? T, piles? What's this, kitten? June, nothing, don't pay attention to him. T, you know, T's hangies are scary. They always scold T. Yungi, we don't scold you without any reason. And why are you scared of us? We didn't even say anything to you. T, the polar bear isn't scared of kitten. T, the polar bear is scared of T's hangy. Now, T, the polar bear will scared to hamster, kitten, squirrel, koala, chick and bunny. Went behind the couch and jumped back. Ah! Nobody's scared. Why aren't you scared? It's cheating. Sat on the floor and started crying. Ah! Jin, don't cry. We will be scared. Go and try again. T. Again went behind the couch and jumped. Everyone scared except Yunki. Ah! Fell with scared face. T flashed his boxy smile. Started jumping while clapping. Yay! T, the polar bear is scared. Hamster, squirrel, koala, chick, bunny. Looked at Yungi. Kitten? Kitten didn't scare of T, the polar bear. Cook. Yungi Hang, why didn't you scare? Yungi. To be afraid, he must feel scary. He is looking so cute. Jimin kicked him. You grumpy cat, can't you just act to be scared? Looked at T. Don't cry, he will be scared. Yungi acted to scare. Ah! T smiled while clapping. Kitten got scared. Hobie. He is scared. Now sit here. T happily crawled to Jin and sat between him and Yungi. T, the polar bear is hungry. Jin, okay. But why? Haven't you eaten your dinner? I already prepared the food. T, the polar bear wanted to eat something special. Jin, fine, I will prepare something special. About to stand, T placed his head on his lap. No, hamster won't go. Yoongi, I'm not going to cook anything. I'm so tired. Pick the cushion and lay down. T. Kitten also don't go. Cook. Only these two know how to cook. T. Looked at June. Koala will prepare special food for TT. Yoongi. We will miss you, kitchen, said dramatically. Jimin. He and cooking? They both are totally opposite of each other. Cook. He is banned from kitchen. Hobby. Change your mind before we have to change our house. T. No. Koala will prepare food. Koala is so tasty. June. Okay, fine. I will order something special for you. Took out his mobile. T. Snatched the mobile and threw. No. June. Dang. What's this behavior? Why did you break the mobile? T. The polar bear. June. Enough of your drama. T. Climbed on the couch. Now the polar bear is tall too. Hobby. June, calm down. He isn't in his right senses. Go to the kitchen. June. But I don't know how to cook. Hobby. You just come with me. Dragged him to the kitchen. Jin. He went. Now come down. T. Oti. Jumped down and patted Yoongi's head. Kitten, she meow. Yoongi, while closing his eyes. Go from here before I slap you. Showed him his hand. T compared his hand with Yoongi's. It's kitten's paw. Pulled Yoongi's hair. Kitten, she meow. Cook, leave him. TT, the polar bear, I will say meow. T. No, Bunny doesn't say meow. Kitten says meow. Jimin whispered to Jin. I'm going to bring his warm clothes. Left. T. Patted Yoongi's shoulder. Kitten, say meow. Kitten. Hobby came there while holding the empty bottles of liquor. Yang, see, he drank the special imported liquors which we ordered for our new partners. Yoongi widened his eyes. He has finished the entire bottle? T. Proudly patted Yoongi's shoulder. Not only one. TT, the polar bear, finished 3 bottles of juice with sweet honey bottle. Jin. What were these bottles doing in the kitchen? Looked at Cook. You kept the bottle in the kitchen? Cook. I thought they will be safe in the kitchen as Jun Hyang couldn't come in the kitchen. Yoongi. He could have broken the bottles, but he drank it. What should we do now? Look at him, how proudly he's saying that he finished 3 bottles. Cook. Sorry, I didn't think about him. T. Cupped his face. Kitten, say meow. Yoongi. Hyang, handle him before I really slap him. T. Hugged Yoongi tightly. No! TT, the polar bear, hugged Kitten tightly. Now Kitten can't slap TT, the polar bear. Yoongi, leave me. You are stinking. T. Rubbed himself with Yoongi. Now Kitten is stinking too. Kitten, say meow. Yoongi, I'm a human, not real kitten. Hobby, now what should we do?
Who will clean the mess? He spilled the liquor and honey all over in the kitchen. Jin, order new liquor bottles. Looked at T. Titi, the polar bear, give these gloves to Bunny. T looked at his gloved hands. Wee! Jin, because a squirrel is so scared, Bunny will protect a squirrel with them. T looked at Hobie, who's acted too scared, with cute pout. Oh, T! Bunny, take this. The polar bear's strong hands. Showed his hands to Cook. Squirrel, don't be scared. The polar bear's strong hands will protect the squirrel. Hobie, thank you so much, Titi, the polar bear. Carefully removed the heavy boxing gloves from T's hands. Cook, and I will clean the mess. Looked at Yunki. Yunki Yang, just say meow and engaged him. I will clean the mess he has created, whispered to Yunki and left. Yunki, what say meow? Do you think I'm a real cat? Hey, where are you going? Leaving me with him? Come back and take him too, said by looking at Hobie and Cook. T. Squirrel and Bunny left. Now who will save Kitten from Titi, the polar bear? Yunki, I swear, T, you are putting yourself in the jaw of death. T quickly back up him. What will Kitten do to Titi, the polar bear? Will Kitten bite Titi, the polar bear? Showed his palm in his mouth. Bite Kitten! Titi, the polar bear is so strong. Nothing will happen. Ah! Screamed loudly. Jin. Ah! Titi, the polar bear, why are you screaming now? T turned to Jin and showed him his palm. Hamster! See, this bad kitten bite Titi, the polar bear. Jin saw bite marks and rubbed his palm. Yungi, what's this behavior? Why did you bite him? I can easily count your teeth mark. Yungi, he showed his palm in my mouth and choked me. Jin, Titi, the polar bear, don't take. Yungi screamed loudly. Ah! Jin threw the cushion which he was holding. Ah! Now what? T. Ah! Yunjin looked at T. What happened? T innocently. Nothing. Yungi, then why did you scream? T. Kitten screamed, hamster screamed, so Titi screamed too. Jin looked at Yungi. Why did you scream? You scared me. Yungi, he bite my ear. Jin looked at T. Titi, the polar bear? Why did you bite his ear? T. Kitten bite Titi, the polar bear's palm first. Titi, the polar bear, bite Titi's ear. Titi, the polar bear's Yungi Hangi said, do not leave any work incomplete. Always reply in same way. Yungi, I said that in different way. Jin, good. Now you won't dare to give him such stupid advice. T cutely rubbed his ear. Titi, the polar bear will remove Kitten's pain. Kitten, now say meow. Jin, Yungi, just say meow. It's not a big deal. Just meowing like a cat won't make you a real cat. He won't stop until you meow like a kitten. Yungi, fine. Meow, meow. T patted Yungi's head. Kitten's voice is stuck. Titi the polar bear will help kitten. Yungi, stop petting my head. It's not your drum. It's hurting. Jin, meowing like a cat. Otherwise, he will keep petting your head like drum. Yungi, meow, meow, like a real cat. The dangerous mafia is now meowing like a cat. Meow, meow. Let him come to his senses once, then I will tell him. Meow, meow. T hugged him tightly and placed his head on his back. Good kitten. Here, Jin was busy in handling T and Yungi was busy in engaging him while meowing. Their cook was busy in cleaning the mess along with Hobie and June. June didn't dare to touch anything. He knew if he touched anything and by mistake it would break, Jin will definitely kill him. He ordered the food from Hobie's mobile. Jimin was waiting in the balcony to receive the order while holding T's warm clothes. He couldn't go to the entrance because T would have caught him. As soon as the order came, he hung the wooden basket down with the help of a sheet, and the delivery man placed the food in it and he immediately pulled it up. He quickly went to kitchen and delivered the food safely to Hobie, then ran to living room where Yungi was still meowing and T was petting his head while back hugging him. Jimin, Titi, the polar bear, look, I brought your warm clothes. Went to him. Now I will wear you your warm clothes. T looked at him. No, Titi the polar bear doesn't need warm clothes. Titi the polar bear so hot. Jin, Titi the polar bear, wear them fast, otherwise Titi the polar bear will fall sick and doctor will give Titi the polar bear big injection. T mischievous smiled. Hamster, nothing will happen to Titi the polar bear. Titi the polar bear drank courageous drink. Titi the polar bear became so strong. Yungi, meow, meow. Right now he is becoming very strong, but when he gets back into his senses in the morning, his condition will worse due to the cold and he won't leave his bed. Meow, meow. Hobie, special dinner is ready for Titi the polar bear. Yungi looked at them and sighed in relief. Finally, I can stop meowing. Now I will be free from his hold. T looked at Hobie with angry pout. Why has a squirrel brought the Titi the polar bear's food? Titi the polar bear won't eat it. It's not tasty. Only koala is tasty. June, no, you are mistaken him. I prepared the whole dishes. He only brought them here. I was so tired of cooking, na? T, cute suspicious eyes. Really? June, of course. There is no lie. Come and taste it. T left Yungi and crawled to Hobie, who placed the food tray on the floor. Koala prepared all of these food for Titi the polar bear? Hobie, he prepared everything alone. I was just standing there and watching.
placed a spoonful of soup in front of his mouth. Tasted? Tea. Smelled the food.
Was Cash Titi the polar bear? Hee hee.
Ran from there. Before they could understand T's next move, he ran from there. Everyone ran behind him because he was fully drunk. He swears on curtains and fell along with them, but he didn't stop there. He climbed on the table and started dancing. He jumped from there while saying he was flying. June and Jin were quick to catch him. He was like the wet fish. He slipped from their hands and ran somewhere else. The more everyone got angry, the happier he was because he was finally getting some attention. He always wanted to have fun with his hands, but they always scolded him. Today he was enjoying his best life. All of his hands except Cook were chasing him. He jumped from one table to another, danced on chair and climbed on the staircase pole. They all were so scared because firstly he was already drunk and secondly he was throwing everything. They didn't want T to harm himself. They were all alert, but unlike them, he was happily pole dancing without any worries of getting hurt. He was cutely started singing and dancing while looking at everyone.
Titi the polar bear like this near, pretty so fine, with hamster koala running like flying, kitten meowing like fine, chick trying Titi the polar bear fast fast.
Looked here and there.
Bunny, bunny, bunny missing, no fine. You know, Titi's hangies. Titi's hangies bad, looking so scary, scolding like fairy. The way they look, eating Titi. Now Titi
Jumped. Everyone, no! T suddenly jumped from the staircase whose railing he was doing pole dance on, mistaking it for a pole. No one imagined that he would actually jump from there. Cook quickly ran there and caught him in his strong arm. Everyone sighed in relief to see him safe. T happily looked at Cookie and placed his index finger under his chin and said,
Titi the polar bear understand the hype. You know, bunny is just my type. Gotta, yay! Cause you know just what I like.
Jumped on his feet.
Titi the polar bear like this near, pretty so fine, 1 + 9. Titi's cute face blow your mind.
He was cutely dancing while fully drunk. He didn't know what he was doing. Hands were circling him and looking at him with angry yet concerned eyes. They wanted to scold him, but their anger melted away after seeing his cute face and happy dance. He was enjoying so much. Yungi, just look at him. How happily he is dancing after scaring us to the death. June, but he's looking so cute that we can't even scold him. Hobie, until he's here, there will be no liquor bottle in the house. I will lock them in the bar. Jimin, I don't remember when I saw him this happy before. Cook, maybe when mom and dad were alive. T stopped dancing and looked at them.
Why aren't hamster, kitten, squirrel, koala, chick, and bunny dancing?
Shouted.
Dance with Titi the polar bear.
Dramatically sit on the floor.
If you won't dance, Titi will cry. Nobody loves Titi the polar bear. Ah, Titi the polar bear's heart hurts. Ah.
Jin looked at him. How dramatic is he? He can't even speak in front of us without stuttering. But now he's shouting at us. Jimin, not only shouting, first he shouted at us, then himself started crying. Cook, then now? June intertwined his hand with Yoongi's. Nothing, let him enjoy. Nothing is more important than his prettiest boxy smile. They all circling around him and locked their hands with each other and started moving while cheering him. Titi, the polar bear, don't you cry. Look at us. We are right beside. Tiny tears, wipe them dry. You are our star tonight. Jin, smile for us. June, we are watching you. Yoongi, you shine just being you. Hobie, jump high, feel the cheer. Jimin, we are here for Titi the polar bear. Cook, dance, dance, Titi the polar bear. T stood up and happily started dancing.
I like my family pretty sure fine. 1+9 has their pick. No scolding risk. Happy, happy Titi. Happy, happy New Year.
Finally, T's New Year wish to celebrating it with his family had fulfilled. They all happily fed him his dinner and put him on the bed. With him, they all smiled too. But he hugged Jin tightly in sleep and started mumbling. Titi is so happy. Can't hamster, kitten, squirrel, koala, chick, and bunny come daily to Titi the polar bear? Titi is missing. Titi is hungry. They never give time to Titi. Nobody went to boarding school except Titi. I think they don't like Titi. That's why they sent Titi far away from them. Titi wants to be noticed. Titi wants to be loved. Titi wants to stay happy with Titi's hungry. But Titi's hungry don't understand this. Soon Titi will go back to Titi's boarding school. Titi doesn't want to go there. Titi wants to stay here. But again slept. Hobie looked at everyone. Really? We made him think like we hate him. We didn't like his presence. That's why we sent him to boarding school. Jimin, but it's not the truth. Cook, he misunderstood us. We love him so much. Jin, but he didn't know the truth yet. Jungi, then he should know. We should have told him the truth before. It's too late. We can't afford to lose him. Time skipped in the morning. T woke up with terrible headache. He saw everyone was in his room and looking at him. He didn't remember what happened last night, but he knew he definitely did something wrong. That's why they were looking at him like this. His throat dried. He was shivering from fear. Why? He himself didn't know why he was this scared of his own hands like this. T gulped hard. Yang. Hobie, is your head hurting? T head slowly shook his head. No. Cook, we only want to listen the truth. You can't lie to us, so don't try it. T looked down. It hurts a little. Jimin raised his one eyebrow. Little? Are you sure? After drinking the entire 3 bottles of imported liquor, your head hurts only a little? T widened his eyes and looked at him. Liquor means alcohol? I really didn't mean. Please trust me. Looked at them with glossy eyes. Jin, don't you dare to cry. We trust you. T looked down. Sorry. June, we don't want to listen this. You are bubbling something in the sleep. Jungi, now we all are here. Tell us what complaint you have from us. T, nothing. I have no complaint from you all. Chin, why are you stirring? Yesterday you weren't stirring. You were shouting at us. Jungi, why are you scared of us? Did we scold you? Beat you? Lock you in the room? What's the reason behind your fear? Hobie, we are your hands. If you have any complaint from us, then tell us without any fear. We will listen you. Tell us what you want from us. T, I just want you all love me. I want you all notice me. I want you all spend time with me. I just want your little time and attention. I don't want to go back in the boarding school. June, why? Did anyone misbehave with you? Wasn't their staff good with you? Did they hurt you? Didn't you get the proper facilities there? T slowly shook his head. No, I got everything there. They all are so good, but Jimin, but what? T, you aren't there. I want to stay with all of you, not alone. I don't want facilities. I want all of you. When none of you went to boarding school, then why did you send me? What wrong did I do? Cook sat beside him. You didn't do anything wrong, Titi. We didn't send you to boarding school as a punishment. You are still unaware of the reality. We sent you to boarding school to protect you. T. Protect me means I don't need the protection. I didn't do anything to others. Jimin, you need the maximum protection, T. T. But why? Jungi, because we aren't a normal men. We are the mafias. We have so many rivals.
They directly can't harm us. They may try to harm you for hurting us. All the time we can't protect you. If you will be with us, then are all the attention on you. We can't go to our mission all the time. We will worry about you. Jin, Jungi is right. Your safety is our prime responsibility. We can't afford to lose you. That's why we never come to meet you there. Not because we didn't want to, but because we didn't want our enemies to know about you. Hobby, but it doesn't mean we left you alone. We kept our eyes on you. You were surrounded by our trusted men. Even in your boarding school are some men protecting you and giving us your all the information. June, you never told us that you want our time, and unintentionally we neglected you too. Now you tell us so. We promise we will work on it, but you have to understand that some professions are so risky. We can't keep you with us. Cook, you have to wait to stay with us once you cut off. Chin, you have your final exams in 2 months. Just give them. After that, we will bring you back. You will complete your further studies here. T happily looked at them. Really? Jimin, but Hyang, how is this possible? T is still so young. Here his life is in danger. Jungi, we will arrange something. We still have 2 months, and once he returns, Cook will teach him some self defense techniques. Looked at Cook, right? You will teach him? Cook smiled. Definitely. I will train him and make him strong like me. But T, it won't be easy. You have to do lots of hard work. T smiled. For staying with you all, I am ready to do anything. Thank you so much. Jimin, no, thanks to you. If you hadn't told us yesterday, we would never understand your loneliness, and sorry for neglecting you. Now you will get what you have craved for. With that, they all hugged it tightly. T happily hugged them back. The new year had granted his wish. He happily had his breakfast with his Hyangs while hearing his embarrassing story of last night. Time skipped after 2 months. 2 months happily passed. T was desperately counting the days to return to his Hyangs. He gave his final exams. Now he was waiting at the entrance of boarding school with his bags. Soon a car stopped near him and he happily sat on it. Jungi threw a box to him. It's for you. T got the box. Ah, Jungi Hang, you still haven't learned how to give gift yet? Jungi, be grateful that I brought something for you. Cook, now check it. You know, Jungi Hang didn't even tell us what he brought for you. T happily unwrapped the gift box. Wow! Polar bear onesie? Jungi, yeah, I brought it so that you can know how the polar bear looks like. You were calling panda as polar bear. Hobie, teasingly, you brought this onesie to tease T about polar bear? Or you want the polar bear hug? Jungi, shut up. Jimin, what shut up?
You can meowing. We don't have a problem. Jin, while driving, I'm already prepared. You both can scream. June, T, why don't you exchange your seat with me? T wore his polar bear onesie.
TT, the polar bear is ready. Kitten, say meow.
Chungi, no. Everyone laughed. Nobody wants to stay away from his family. But sometimes life demands distance before it grants meaning. Love doesn't fade, it waits. Sometimes all it takes is the courage to open your heart, and when you do, the world seems to shift quietly as if life itself steps aside, letting things fall gently in your favor. New Year means new opportunities, the beginning of a fresh start, a chance to let go of what was and step forward into what can be. So don't stop yourself. Give your dreams wings to fly. Give yourself a chance to soar high. Sometimes the people who look the coldest are only silent not because they don't care but because they are trying to protect love that is never spoken can still exist, but unspoken love often becomes loneliness for the one waiting. Children don't need luxury or power, they need presence, warmth, and reassurance. Fear disappears the moment honesty is allowed to breathe. Sometimes it takes a moment of vulnerability to remind everyone what truly matters. The end. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all liked it. It was the requested story for one shot. I hope I didn't disappoint you. Happy New Year, everyone. I got so many suggestions for T's birthday special story, but they all were so emotional. I didn't want you to cry on the second day of the year. So I decided to start this year with a cute and chaotic story. Don't worry, I will make your suggested story very soon. How was our drunken polar bear in Panda onesie? Did you laugh on Mafia Hank's condition? Who did you feel the most pity? I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your season. Thanks for watching.